Good afternoon, lecturer and friends. We are from Yellow Group. The topic of our group is the poacher pipeline by Al Jazeera investigation in 12 November 2016. Rhinoceros is a large animal after elephant. Rhinoceros are mammals. Its characteristic is that it has horns that lie above the nose. Female rhinos are larger than males. Rhinos have a poor eyes, but they have a very good ears and nose. Rhinos were killed to take their horns for decorations, also a sign of success. Chinese people believe that every part of rhino can be used in the Chinese medicines, especially the horn. For example, when people get the food poisoning, trade fever, gout, vomiting, also when people get a snake bite. The demand for rhino horns in Asia country is very high, especially in China and Vietnam countries. Rhinos are classified as endangered, and the rhino population continue to be hunted. If the hunt of the horns continue, the rhinos will be permanently extinct during all our life. There are 25,000 rhinos are left in South Africa, and 6,000 has been killed in the last decade. The largest place of rhinos is at the Kruger National Park, South Africa, and it became the place for killing rhinos. Al Jazeera is a news organization team undercover penetrate the network dealers illegal products which make multi-million dollars profit for the rhinos from this trade. This is an illegal business that are reducing the population of rhinoceros. According to the Al Jazeera, Chinese president buy the ivory and rhino horn from South Africa, then bring the product back to China. Long than 6 months that Al Jazeera teams has seen the Chinese business and know that everything in South Africa based on money. To see how dealing in rhino horn and how he extends prosecution. Vietnam and Hanoi are the big hub of wildlife trafficking. There is a largest number of people who buy ivory horn, but there are no action from the government to stop this trade.
There are 5 levels of supply chain, including poachers, gangmasters, dealers, importers, and consumers. Most of the 5-level poachers, or what we call hunters, are located in Africa, which will hunt animals illegally and will be transported to gangmasters by ship. For the second level of gangmasters, these also happen in Africa, which is equivalent to turning the poached animal into commodity with the support of someone, and then transferring them to the dealer. The third level is dealer, also occur in Africa. In this step, distributors will buy products from predators and distribute the product that they bring from corrupt links to those who want them. This is importers. The fourth level is importers, which is smuggler. They import products to country illegally. For this step, it's have a corruption to bring products into the country and deliver products to consumers. What they accomplish is the link for the purpose of smuggling goods. The fifth level is consumers, or the family name is customer. Consumers obtain goods through smuggler, pay for them, and finally complete the entire activity of smuggling wild animal. Overall of our plan that be different innovation solutions. The solutions is about land watchtower. In a valley space, this park is very big. We can see it out of thin air, but we can make those hunters without the staff knowing it. The hunter who enters the ledge can't get the whole body and retreat. However, it is a terrestrial observation tower with too much space because the Cougar National Park covers an area about 19,000 kilometers. It is located in the province of Limpopo and Mpumalanga in northeastern South Africa. It extends about 360 kilometers from north to south and 65 kilometers from east to west, and the cost is too high because one of the area of the tower is limited. It cannot be put into use and on a large scale due to capital requirements. Besides, the vast area may not be completely covered by the tower, which will also be highly dangerous, because it is not just a question of cost. If it can't cover all over the area, then there will be loophole and it will be useless. Next is about another innovative solution, is to use animal microchips. The reason we don't use microchip is that, according to certain history, the diversity of shapes in their different operating modes, some currently available readers cannot read certain types of shapes. Unnatural microchips will harm animals due to humanitarian and ethical issues. We cannot force animals because they will feel uncomfortable, and the device is likely to shock the animals and cause the animal to die. This innovative solution is about custom security checks. The custom will increase strong supervision through the sea, land, and air transportation channels, such as the supervision of Land Parcel Express, the supervision of airports custom on air cargo, and the supervision of maritime vessel transportations. The customs should obtain networking with the Transportation Department for joint supervision. However, as the customs shrinks its defenses, it is inevitable that there will be regulatory loophole. In fact, only the air transportation customs supervision is relatively strict because of the air security checks. For the sea and land transportations, it cannot be sophisticated as an airport, which will cause a lot of omissions.
So our chosen plan is focused on the elimination of the first level of supply chain. We would like to introduce the drone patrols with AI visual inspection. As you can see the picture on the left, we can use the AI visual inspection from Neurala technology. They can detect or fly over to track the animals, vehicle, or unauthorized human, and send the signal to the authorities. And so the authorities or the rangers can assault the area and arrest the intruder provided with evidence. However, the wicked problem in this pipeline is the corruption. According to the Safe Rhino organization, some of the rangers help other poachers in return for the money. Either provide inside information or just release the bad guy who get arrested in exchange for some cash. This means no matter how smart you catch the bad guy, they're eventually gonna pay off and get out, and repeat this routine again. So we came up with the innovative solution to integrate the drone with social network system. By casting live CCTV when the drones detect unauthorized human in restricted areas, everyone can see the process of the rangers and follow up the arresting reports. It's simply for everyone to participate. Just follow Safe Rhino on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, or standalone app called Safe Rhino. We believe crowd support from social power can play a major role for the corruption with the slogan "All Eyes Are On." Here is what we expected from the feature. First of all, the drones will leave the station for duty on their routine. If they detect the intruders, they will track, follow, locate, and cast it on live. After that, we automatically put notification on social network, report the results of the event to the witnesses, and leave them open for discussion. The challenging and major concern for the problem is the drone capabilities. The Kruger National Park, where the rhino lives, the area is about 20,000 square kilometers, which is too wide for the regular drones. But one of the models from Fox Technology, GIA 160 Hybrid, it's capable of 100 kilometers flight distance, far enough to place the station in each ranger's camp to cover the area. By our calculation, we might need at least 20 of them, but still this project needs engineers and geography experts to analyze how many drones really need. Each of the drone costs around 15,000 US dollar in retail. It seems high cost, but we believe it worth protecting such a vulnerable nature.
There are the innovation 10 types that related in our project is about 6 types. First, network, product performance, product system, channel, brand, and lastly, customer experience and participation. First of all, network. By collaborating with netizens all over the world, such as through social networks including Facebook and netizens. Observe wildlife and supervise the human entering the scope of activity in the wild zoo, including the establishment of an independent application Save Rhino. Save Rhino is the application that we created to realize network-wide cooperation to protect wild animals. Our slogan is All Eyes Are On. Use the company professional knowledge and the skills of external personnel, a large number of the netizens, to form an intensive network for collaborations and obtain greater value in it. Next is about the product performance. Location alerts when a GPS network appears within the range of wildlife activities, and alerts will appear on Facebook and applications. The different departments such as the Wildlife Conservation Associations, Police Department, Custom, and other departments will display large information. The news feeds will inform the network about the times and number of the people entering and leaving the wildlife activity to help the statistic. Thirdly is about product system. Application users and netizens on Facebook can discuss events through comment and sharing, share their opinions, provide opinions, and expand the amount of the information read and click through rate. For netizens, through participating in the protection of wild animals is very meaningful and very interesting things. Under the supervision of the whole people, it is an easy thing for government and institutions. Researching the surrounding security system through the use of an integrated social network system also can reduce the killing rate of the rhino and also the wild animal. The social network can prohibit joint prosecution procedures. Next is about channel. Linking netizens and application users for one goal, which is to protect wild animals. This is a simple public welfare project, but through their services provided by platforms such as Facebook and application. Netizens all over the world can participate in this event. Netizens enrich their own experience while helping the government and the Wildlife Conservation Association. This is a very meaningful thing. Users can get an unprecedented, unique experience in a sense of accomplishment on the platform. Flipply is about plan. The application name Save Rhino. The emergence of this application is a powerful innovation in itself. By using intelligent drone natural network technology to find intruders in restricted area, it can win the resonance of users and enhance the value of the entire application and platform. Lastly is about customer experience and participation. Users can participate in the supervision and protection of wild animals through the internet and also achieve the universal participation. At the same time, users can comment and share on the platform and get user satisfactions and improvement measure for user comment. We will have dedicated customer service staff to help user feedback information and also provide them with a full range of service. Our product is about an application called Safe Rhino. Our original intentions of making this app is to help the supervision of the wildlife reserve and prevent poachers and smugglers from invading the reserve. This is an application that can stimulate an enthusiasm of the people while cooperating with government departments and also the wildlife protection associations. People can participate in activities to help and protect wild animals, and they can also participate in supervisions. In fact, there is nothing better that letting the people participated in the supervision of more effective solutions. This application can use GPS positioning to monitor the dynamics of the reserve. That is, people entering and leaving the reserve. When unrelated persons enters and exits the protected area, the application will issue an alarm. Contact relevant departments such as the police, customs, wildlife protection associations, and broadcast news of the mobile phone. Update the incidents in real time, and let all those who have this application understand the situations and follow up on the incidents. A sense of participation can help the masses in the supervision of wildlife. In addition, people can participate in the directions, express their opinions, and provide opinions on the applications by commenting, liking, replying, forwarding, or whatever. This can help brainstorming ideas, and it's also a multipolar for supervisions. And through the full participation of massing is the activities, it can also achieve a propaganda effect, which is actually the matter of killing two birds with one stone. This application is for users of all ages and there are no restrictions. This is anyone can participate in it, and it can be used anytime, everywhere, as long as it have the internet, which is very convenient and practical.
We would like to conclude our presentation with Ichikawa diagram. The problem from poacher pipeline show 5 levels of supply chain of the illegal rhino horn product. Begin with poacher and end with consumer. All levels are involved with corruption as the biggest problem. The AI drone and social network integrated system can be a possible way to nip something in the bud. From this innovation, your attention is now truly powerful against corruption. Yellow Group, thank you for your listening.
We are Yellow Group. Thank you for attention.